Hi everyone! Today I'll walk through chapters 9 and 10 of Make Your Job a Calling. These chapters hit close to home for me because I'm currently balancing my job at Pikes Peak State College while also pursuing my dream of a career in book publishing. While a calling sounds amazing, these chapters reminded me that it's also messy and complicated and something that I have to navigate carefully. I've seen how passion can turn into burnout. Working in higher education, it's easy to throw myself into helping students and forget balance. Another danger is exploitation. Sometimes, when you care too much, people assume you'll take on more without complaint. The book even describes extreme distortions where a calling was used to justify harm, a reminder that not all callings are good ones. Chapter 10 really pushed me to think bigger. It pointed out that not everyone gets the chance to pursue a calling. Wage gaps, discrimination, and poverty all limit opportunities for individuals. That made me pause, because my dream is a privilege, even if it's hard to reach. The chapter also talks about instability. Layoffs or gig work can devastate people who tie their whole identity to one job. It made me realize I can't define my calling too narrowly. And finally, I liked how it showed that both boomers and millennials value giving back. Now, in Chapter 10, it shows how workforce realities shape a calling. Inequality in pay and hiring, global oppression, and unemployment all limit opportunity for individuals. There are generational shifts that add new dynamics, such as boomers staying longer in work and millennials pushing for more meaning in their work. On a personal level, these chapters put words to why publishing feels like a calling for me. Books to me are more than paper. They're empathy machines. They heal, they connect communities, and they let people travel and imagine. That feels like sacred work to me. Yet at the same time, I'm working in the financial aid offices, which isn't my dream, but these chapters reminded me I can still find a higher meaning there. Helping students access education is its own form of service, even if it's not the career I ultimately want. Academically, this content connects to my studies at CSU. In ethics, we talk about justice and fairness, the same themes in Chapter 10. In my multimedia communication class, we looked at how meaning shifts depending on context, which reminds me that a calling can also be distorted if the environment is unhealthy. These connections reminded me to check my own privilege and to remember that pursuing a calling is both personal and systemic. Moving forward, I'm choosing to define a calling more broadly, not as one dream job, but as the bigger purpose I bring into any role. I'll protect my balance so I don't burn out, and I'll seek mentors to help me on the road to publishing. And while I pursue that dream, I want to find a higher meaning in my current role, reminding myself that I'm already helping students move toward their goals. To wrap it up, these chapters showed me that a calling is powerful but fragile. It can bring joy and meaning, but it can also lead to burnout or distortion. Workforce realities mean not everyone has the same chance to pursue it. For me, publishing is where I feel most called. But even now, in financial aid, I can practice finding meaning and balance. Thanks for listening.